Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Jaguars going up against the Jets. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. Here's the AFC's leading rusher a year ago, Chris Ivory. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Ivory again. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Man, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The 6th overall pick in 2015, Leonard Williams, with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. First carry for Matt Forte. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Second down, Hackenberg. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars.
Yo.
And brings up 3rd down. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
All right, here we go.
On 3rd down, Hackenberg. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on the punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at the 43. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Oh, my God, man.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
Hey man,
Now Bortles throwing on second down.
we gotta feel relaxed, man. A lot of pressure out there, man.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
Well, just D-line is pretty good.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. On third and long, it's Bortles. Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked up on a great one. Darrell Reeves. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So out now come the Jets.
Talking about Clemson and Troy? Yeah, I couldn't watch it no more, man.
Athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
He's struggling.
You
just scored. My son just told me.
Typically, what I've heard from guys, and
I'm
I
like,
remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Hackenberg looks to throw it. And Davis has it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be about a yard.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. On second down, Forte bulldozes past him.
Oh, they left him at home?
Pick up there, and it keeps the drive alive. So they carry that time for Forte, a man who turned 30 last December, Charles.
And he wants to make sure we forget about that with his new team, the New York Jets. But we do know that 30 is the dreaded age for runners.
And Forte so experienced, more touches than anybody else in the NFL the last 8 years. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Yeah, Watson off. I don't know who he throwing the ball to.
Hackenberg now to throw on first. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marshall, the intended receiver. And that'll make
Can't
it
run the ball.
2nd and 10. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
Dante Fowler missed his rookie season due to injury. So good to have him back on the field.
They keep playing like this, they ain't going to win nothing.
And strength.
They come up in an offset eye.
Should be 4.
Throwing again, Hackenberg on 2nd and 10. And that's off the mark.
I think my son said the score should be 20-10 now, but it should be 27-10. Ray McLeod dropping the ball before he even crossed the goal line for a touchdown. Had a 75-yard punt return touchdown. All the back.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Hackenberg from the gun on 3rd. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The drive begins with a run by Ivory. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, I don't want to bring money into it, but I'm going to. You know what your best contract negotiations are?
Good years.
Production. Chris Ivory's first 1,000-yard season in New York parlayed it into a nice deal with Jacksonville, and they expect the same results.
Yeah, nice 5-year deal indeed.
I kept going out like I was done.
From midfield, here's Bortles. Looking and finding Allen Hearns. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him.
I see
really
that
trying to move him a little bit
the uniform stuff working the franchise, just don't work in like the heads up game.
To the sideline and make a catch.
On first down, Bortles. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
So hard to time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
They made goal line
Hey, leave Kendall Fuller fanny pack on. We wear those down there in Baltimore.
They come up in an offset eye. On the ground, Ivory. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
You don't even know his name. You don't even know his name. That ain't his name, Judon.
They come out here in the eye. Bortles to throw on second down. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now after the sack, here's 3rd and goal from the 20.
Here we go now. Green 90.
Bortles now on 3rd and goal. Looking at pressure coming, and they got him once again. Leonard Williams in there to drop it for his second sack now here tonight.
Leonard Williams excited people in his college career because he played defensive end and defensive tackle. And most of us in evaluating him thought D-tackle was his best spot because he'd use his overwhelming quickness to great advantage against guards and centers to rush the passer. That's his second sack of the game.
So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they've wanted to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that
I don't know what's going on, man.
They confidence in their kicker. But just
ain't showing up.
Side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys.
They out here playing like them Clemson Tigers old line today, giving up sacks and can't run the ball.
And Davis with it left side. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there.
Yeah, I see that.
Tackles, but they eventually get him down.
Nah, Troy. Yeah, man.
This is Forte. And unable to get downhill there.
Can't run the ball.
Up to about the 37.
Can't do nothing. O-line ain't blocking.
2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's going to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Hackenberg on 2nd down. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong.
I'm middle linebacker.
He's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this
I ain't set my depth chart, so they ain't got Jack in here.
Turnovers, and this one winds up being intercepted.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Green with a catch left side. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Now Bortles, and Green with a catch left side. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try to run with Ivory. And he takes
I cut him.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Yep.
Chris Ivory, his first touchdown.
The rookie from Arkansas. I forgot his name.
Jaguar. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So
yeah, I can't remember his name.
Could eventually loom larger
That, shoot, he had the same attributes Henny had. So
here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up
yeah,
and
we got.
send this one away.
Look like we got 3 field goals out there. 9-0.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Jets. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That one complete to Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 45. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be
you talking about the Under Armour?
So the D-line's going to spread out. First down, Hackenberg. And he hits his running back, Matt Forte. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 19. And the Jets are going to have a first down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. On 1st and 10, Hackenberg. Flushed out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
I'm surprised they had him at DT, though. I thought they would have had him at DN, but.
On 2nd down, here's Hackenberg. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off
Aldrich, yeah.
Paul Puslesny. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars.
Yeah, Holmes on the Browns, man.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Oh, this is fucking
I gotta look.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
Shit. I must have got it off because it ain't going down over here.
Back to the air on 2nd. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard. flat on his back. The corner blitz pays off there as a second for a loss of 5.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon, and he'll get this up only to about the 33. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Brad Nortman now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Yeah, that center clock ain't moving at all.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about?
Yeah, I don't know.
He had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now it's the backup Smith. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
3rd and 2, Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
And, Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Oh, get that pick.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. Stays on his feet. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run again. Again, it's Powell. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. A good run there on 1st down.
So why is he working in that other franchise and then not in these? You know why?
An extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
I do? Oh, okay.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And the stop here.
I was like, dang, I thought I turned it back on. But I did. I changed the time, but didn't turn the clock back on. All right.
That route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On 1st down, Smith. He finds the rookie, Sharon P. And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the game there. And It's first down, New York. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
See, I read that too. You just called it right over me.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12.
I'm watching this off taking
Throwing now is Gino. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
26
I like
to 10?
what you said there.
Okay.
Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know,
I didn't want to play it. I didn't want to play in the second half.
Up of 2, but that's all they needed for the first.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward.
No, I'm talking about Clemson.
First down.
I don't know the second half.
Shoot, it's already embarrassing.
Drive continues.
That game should have been over.
They come out here in the eye.
So I don't even think they got Eli Apple playing, man. They got Liam Hall.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Gino, Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Tyson Alualu coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Folks' kick is good. And they are on the board. It's now 3. So a 15-play drive.
Hey, we out here chilling, man.
Resulted in 3, but it did.
That is somewhat amazing, isn't it? When you hold the ball that
Hey, if I could, I would.
offense that well, yet only
With some
put
socks
3
up to my
points on the
knees.
board, it has to be a little bit of
You know
disappointment, doesn't it?
that's how the kids wear the socks now.
Carry over the
They don't even wear the
touchback.
no show socks no more.
As they get ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Surveying the field toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Yeah, waiting on DR.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing right now.
On second down,
I
here's
can't even
Sheldon.
party in this, like,
9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner.
I wish my jumpsuit was black though.
Can they seal the edge?
That tail color.
Or tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that,
Might see if they got another
that's
color.
the
That tail
result that you
color.
get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And some room to work. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Throw them
It's an
fists
8-yard
up.
pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Yeah, we out here losing endorsements like Brandon Marshall.
Let's go. 3-19.
What's up with the military?
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And those 1st downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Number 14? Oh, Allen, yeah.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. New York set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They start the drive with a give to Powell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I forgot they got Sharon Peak. Yeah. Oh.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating 1st half here offensively and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Allen. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a play fake here on first down. Minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Yeldon, the lone running back.
Got a block in the back on a kick return.
He's going to get the football. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Go ahead and punt this.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And with this deficit,
No, go outside.
can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Anunua's got it, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Oh!
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
No,
I'm still waiting.
The screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
You see my.
I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to.
Oh, sweet, my phone's out the hook, so I don't know if you called or not. You can call if you won't.
Yeah, I think
I got it back on the. It's back on the hook now.
If you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way it goes down.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. On third down, Hackenberg. And that's caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a good gain. They convert on third with a gain of 22. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Hackenberg on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Devon House. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Devon House. Jack got him on too. Gotta run this ball, get this game over.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it again with Yeldon. And he is going to lose yardage here. So we've reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York. Set to take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is
I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
That's in the trade. He's supposed to be on the bench. I didn't mess with the depth chart, though.
And 3 tight ends.
The only thing I did was take him out of my lineup so he didn't get hurt, because I didn't know injuries were up.
A second down throw for Hackenberg.
It might be a minute for that to leave.
It's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. This is the running back, Powell. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On second down, here's Hackenberg. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. 8 yards on the pickup here, and it moves the sticks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And Davis has it over the middle. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Jags grab it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Yeldon. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, you know what they say about the best laid plans, partner. I mean, this one was totally foiled. They played for the pass. The idea was if you want to run it, that's fine. We'll rally up and make the tackle. Except they didn't get it done.
Yeah, it was 3rd and long, and a big run there. How about that? They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon, and he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic
Oh, it
of the
worked.
success of this broadcast.
What I
On and
like
off?
is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
All right, here we go.
Hackenberg now to throw on first. Peaks got it over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Oh, no, missed it.
Green, 30
Hackenberg on 2nd down. And Anderson's got it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. Third and short yardage. Hackenberg. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Hackenberg looking to throw for it on fourth. And he comes back with one complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
He must have go with Hackenberg for the lead.
Move the sticks.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down.
I don't know if anybody want to see that. He got 8 turnovers.
Pressure, but he overcame it.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game.
I'm trying to figure out where he hiding. If he got 8 turnovers.
Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Devin Smith, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And for the quarterback, Christian Hackenberg, the first touchdown pass of his NFL career.
And that has to be really satisfying for him because if you go back to him being a freshman at Penn State, he's predicted to be great. Maybe even the top pick in the draft when he came out. Things didn't work out quite that way, and by the time he hit the league, there were a number of doubters. That touchdown right there, that gets him on the track towards being one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
Well, he only threw 16 touchdown passes last year at Penn State. What did people like about it?
What they love is his frame. I mean, he looks like a quarterback. Tall, strong, big guy who can throw the football downfield, schooled in the pro-style passing game, but he wasn't as accurate as he needed to be. That has to continue to improve.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Detroit! Detroit! Let's go! Here we go now! Leopard!
Now Allen. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. Down right around the 25. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Allen, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Their dangerous wide receiver, 26 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
You can get one if you want.
On 2nd down, Hackenberg again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Oh, I couldn't get it off. Damn. Good game, Coach.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Hackenberg. He sets to fire deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Man, we had over 900 total yards of offense, though. So.
Now T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
They don't play how many plays.
They keep it with Yeldon on 1st down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
53.
Green 39. Green 39.
No, 53 maybe.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, D. Milliner. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
43 wrong.
They come up in an offset.
106 plays.
They go back to the air. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The rookie from Notre Dame, Sheldon Day, in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career.
You hear me?
Monte Parker stopped and went down.
Second down, Hackenberg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
They'll run here with Robinson. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Ten yards still left on second down. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
You want to go? 24 to 30? Yeah.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And it's first and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. They'll run with Yeldon. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. T.J. Yeldon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll get 19 yards there. That's
Wait,
good for
Tyson will
Jets
probably
first
show up for
down.
him until after.
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. To throw, Hackenberg. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
A second down throw for Hackenberg. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a
trade to
rookie
go through your play.
Third down. Ten yards to go on third. It's a four-receiver look to the right side. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. In motion right is Smith. Hackenberg again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperation time. Hackenberg on 4th. And that's caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a good game. Give him 23 yards.
I get the ball. I'm turning the 2 block on.
They're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long.
I'm running. Oh, throwing.
First down, Hackenberg. Smith catches left side. Give him 9 on the play. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Second and just 1. Here's Powell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh.
Throwing again. Hackenberg on 2nd and 10. Peek's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success, as they did on that play.
Hackenberg He was looking for Kellen Davis there as big tight end. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They run for it. Here's Powell. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I missed a lot.
Let's see if they dial it up.
I got this 2 clock on though. I'm tired of playing this game.
Options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Man, we might drop just because of that.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Just a couple on the pickup there.
We didn't look good last week either.
And in this situation with the lead,
we didn't look good last week either.
Keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And now here's a carry heading left.
We got another boo-boo game next week. We don't put up 100 and
the 27. They get 6 on the pickup.
South Carolina State.
The drive will continue.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what
it's all about money.
Time running out here on the play clock.
They get paid to come down here. They get blowed out.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
High school kind of the same way.
Yeldon, the lone running back. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
You had them good team, man. Go to them big schools and get rolled out.
Now Allen. He's got time. He's going to air a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Yeah. Picked off by the rookie Justin Burris. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Hackenberg. He completes it to Peak. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
But the accelerated clock on now, so it shouldn't be that long.
And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Second down, Hackenberg. That's incomplete. Nearly another.
What position he played?
My goodness.
Well, an incomplete pass
really?
certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
3rd and short yardage. Hackenberg. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
What's the score?
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get
Oh, not bad.
extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. From the red zone now, Hackenberg. He gets it here to Peak. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Ooh,
There wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
To the air again, Hackenberg. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Go let Charlie out.
Man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice
Make sure he got
to stay in bounds.
And with those types of
Make
catches
sure he got
and the
food,
volume
too.
that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Hackenberg looks to throw it. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The rookie from Maryland, Yannick Ngakoue, in there to drop him. And that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Desperation time, Hackenberg on 4th. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. And now out come the Jags. They begin with a run by Yeldon. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're... Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Again, it's Yeldon. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Oh, boy.
Here's Brad Nordman now. He's been terrific so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24. Now a hit and a loose football. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And, you know, winning is good for all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you in the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you, if you won the game, you might get a plus in your column instead of a minus.